He'll be starting on the outside of the front row. On his inside is the Northern Territory driver from Bathurst, the Rocket Race Cars for Carter Racing. That is Wade Carter. Row number 2 will be car number 31 for Panel Works in Bunbury. The XR1 Rocket Chassis of Paul Stubber on his outside. Another one of the locals, so we'll have both local drivers in this round in car number 88 for Pilbara Cement Supplies and Collie Machine Shop, the Rocket Chassis of Alec Melvin. The GRT, the USA number 7 for Colonial Freightliners from Middleburg in Florida. He'll be starting out of position number 5. That is Jason Fitzgerald enough to tail the field in one of the local built Cardi cars in car number 38. It is that's of John Mazzini as they move out of turn number 4. The green lights are on, and we're away racing in heat number 4. Who's going to get the better start? And of course, it's going to be the man on the outside, the first Australian to win a USA A-Main, as we've got one car around. That's John Mazzini. Of course, I was talking about Craig of Osbergen. The yellow lights will surely come on. Yes, they will. We'll get ourselves a complete restart. Was lucky enough actually to call Craig Vosbergen in the States while I was over there. Called him in a race meeting in 411 Speedway in Seymour in Tennessee, where he actually started off the front row in his heat race. And as he went down the back straight, he was involved in an incident which saw 4 of the 8 starters all be involved, and 3 of them were unable to make the restart.
Did any of them, anybody there understand a word you were saying?
No, well, no one understands what I say here, so it's going to be nothing different, as we say, Jason. As we take number 2 of heat number 4. And this time Wade Carter got the better as they moved into turn number 1, but the man on the outside just carries that a little bit more speed and is able to work his way around the outside of Wade Carter. And here comes the XR1 Rocket, car number 31 of Paul Stubber, now on the back bumper of Wade Carter, and looks to the outside of the 24 machine. Might try the over-under as they move down the front straight. It doesn't work. Jason Fitzgerald's already in the 4th place ahead of Alec Melvin and John Mazzini at the tail of the field as they move down the back straight. Volkswagen's already got a mortgage on him in this one. And he may have a bit of trauma as well as he moved into turn number 3. The car just sat on the bars. Didn't get enough rotation, but it's all okay for the Dale Concreting Rocky Chassis car number 8 machine. Heat leads from Wade Carter. Back then to car number 31 of Paul Stubber. No real attack yet being laid by Jason Fitzgerald. And maybe right now, as we're running very wide then, was Stubber. Fitzgerald, though, once unable to close in the gap. That neither hampered nor did it advance to 31 to Stubber, maybe into turn number 1 and 2 this time. No, he's not. He's still going to persist for him. You can't hurt a man for trying. He's still trying the outside line. Not this time around, though, in turn number 3 and 4. He's going to commit to the bottom line. Can't get the job done so far. Wade Cutter, who's putting a great set of laps in round number 2 of the USA Invasion Tour after a troublesome time in his opening round at the Perth Motorplex. Couldn't get the 24 machine just the way he likes it. As I say that as well, Stubber's able to get on the inside, and Wade Carter's gone around right in front of the field. The green lights still stay on. He is way off the track. The dust now is starting to hamper the visibility as it was the last time. Wade Carter gets the car back up and mobile, and we'll have ourselves a stoppage. So another restart in heat number 4, thanks to Coat Tire. Now, what can Paul Stubber do? 2 of the newer rockets here in Western Australia. For Paul Stubber in car number 31, the brand newest of them all, one of the new XR1 rocket chassis. Josh Richards won to 17 World of Outlaw victories in America, which was a record for one single season for the Craftsman World of Outlaw Series. He'll be not running it this year. He's moving to the Lucas Oil Series with the best performance racing as we move back with 5 laps remaining. It's halfway distance, and they all lead from Craig Vosbergen back then to Paul Stubber. Jason Fitzgerald now looking to the inside of Stubber. Big question though, the man that tried the outside many a times before in this heat, is he going to try it on Craig Vosbergen? 2 of the drivers leading the Australian charge in this one, both and a bit of experience in America over the coming off season for us, but with 4 laps to go, who can dethrone Craig Vosbergen, who's also won a state championship here at the Quick Collie Speedway a couple of years ago in the Rocket Chassis. He leads from Stubber. Back then to Middleburg, Florida's Jason Fitzgerald. Alec Melvin running a very comfortable 4th place ahead of John Mazzini. And rounding out your field is Wade Carter in car number 24. Still a great battle though for 2nd and 3rd place. And they may be closing in your race leader with 2 laps to go this time round. It's Vosbergen, Stubber and Fitzgerald, the quickest man around. that time around was in fact Alec Melvin with a 17.839. He's running in 4th place. In the meantime, here comes Jason Fitzgerald on the inside of Paul Stubber, who's not seeming to close their gap on Craig Vosbergen. Now he's got to do battle with Middelburg's Florida's Jason Fitzgerald in the GRT chassis, thanks to Halliday Racing. The white flag is out though. One more lap left to go, 500 metres at the quick Collie Speedway for Craig Vosbergen, who's already said this track has been kind to him, and it's going to be kind to him in heat number 4 as he comes out of turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. He's your winner of heat number 4. Vosbergen across the line first. Second will be Paul Stubber. Back then to Jason Fitzgerald in third. 4th place will be Alec Melvin for the locals. 5th place will be John Mazzini, and rounding out your field from Bathurst in New South Wales in car number 24. A great run there. Sadly eluded for Wade Carter, who went around in the earlier proceedings. So too did John Mazzini in car number 38. But your winner, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes across the front straight. Give him a round of applause. The Dale Concreting, FK Rod Ends, Maxima Racing Oils, or Rocket Chassis. Car number 8 of Craig Vosbergen wins your 4th heat of tonight. We still have 2 more heats left to come in the dirt late models in round number 3. The all-up time for the 10 laps, 3 minutes 50. Oh, sorry, there will be no all-up time for the 10 laps as there was 2 restarts. The winning margin was 1.359 seconds, and the quick time was Craig Vosbergen with a 17.227. So we move now to Alan Smallwood.
Thanks, Morgie. And Craig Vosbergen, second West Australian to win a heat race tonight. Craig, dug yourself out of a big hole there, got yourself a big bundle of points.
Yeah, look, we didn't push too hard in that first one. I know Steve was in front of me there, rubbing up a few panels and that. I wasn't prepared to do that in that first one. It's a long weekend and first heat out. So we're pretty happy with the car, though. We made a few changes for that one, and yeah, it came out. I don't know how the car felt pretty good, so I don't know how, we had a bit of a margin there or not, but yeah, I was pretty happy with it then. We'll probably just tune it up a bit for the feature and see how we go.
Yeah, Paul Stubber wasn't too far behind you, and he's racing a pretty similar car to yours, so 2 cars, pretty similar setup. Wade Carter there, the guy from New South Wales, a good mate of yours, started on the front row with you. Was it all pretty gentlemanly in that first corner?
Yeah, I don't know. He had me up in the marbles there at the start, coming out of 4 there to take the green, but we managed to get in there into that turn 1, which I knew was going to be pretty important. So, yeah, pretty happy from there, and just like to thank the boys in the pits, my son Brent and Michael and Chris and Jared. They do really working their butts off, and we've got a long weekend ahead of us.
All the best, Craig.
Thanks, mate.
There he is, Vosbergen, the winner of heat number 4.